Hey guys, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to use the mechanical grinder. So this is used when we collect full recycled bottles or recycled plastics from basically around campus or from other people. And they look a lot like this after we've cleaned them. So this is a type of material that we use to throw in this grinder because it's really large and we really just want to shred it up as small as possible. That way we can use it in our extruder. So we've got some already clean plastic, some PET plastic here. And this is the grinder. It's very simple and easy to use. There's basically a main power switch here on the back, which is that little red knob. So here on the back we have our main power switch, which you can switch between on and off. And then after you've done that, we also have the start button, which starts the grinder, and then the stop button, which will stop it. And if there is an issue, we do have an emergency stop button if necessary. However, I've never had to use it, but very simple to use. On the inside, you can see how there's little plastic here. This is where all of the objects will follow through, but you can see there are no blades in there, so all the blades are in the bottom, so you don't have to worry about getting your hands cut or anything. So this is a very safe machine. And once we've grinded up all the plastics in there, we'll basically open up the bottom little cabinet and we'll pull out all of our grinded up PET that we'll be able to use in our extruder. But basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna start it and start throwing some of the plastic in, and then it'll slowly grind it up because these are big pieces, so it'll take a little while. And then we'll get all of our grinded up plastic out of the bottom in this little container. So I'm going to start demoing the process. So I've already turned the switch on. So it's on in the back. Now the power source is on. I'm going to click start. And it is a pretty loud machine, especially once it gets going. So I'm going to let it just heat up a little bit. It should already be heated up and up to power, but just give it 10-15 seconds to make sure it's good. And then I'm just gonna start dropping some of these plastics in there. And you can hear it. Small enough, then they'll be able to fall through the blades, and then we'll be able to capture them at the bottom. So it takes a little while since we're putting in such huge pieces of plastic, and this is trying to grind them up really finely, so it does take a little while. But eventually we'll have pretty small, somewhat uniform, not really uniform, pieces of plastic at the bottom, which we'll show you in a second. Alright, I'm going to pause it. So once it's done grinding, you can hit the stop button, and then you'll hear it slowly start to stop. And then I make sure, if I'm going to try and look in the machine, that I'm going to turn it all the way off, just in case. So I've turned it off, and now I'm going to look to see what our pellets look like at the bottom, our grinded up plastic. So you've got two little screws here and one little notch, basically. So pull up the little notch, which holds here, and then twist both of these screws, and they're pretty long, so you just gotta twist them all the way down. There we go. And now here is the grinded up plastic. So oftentimes, since you can see there's still some pretty large chunks here, I'll run it through 2 or 3 times through the grinder just to make sure that they're really small flakes. But you can see for the most part it does a pretty good job. It's just not very consistent. That's definitely not perfect. Alright. So then I will just put the bottom right back on the same way I took it off. So you can, once you've taken out the screws, you can gently release back, but don't let it fall back because it will actually fall until a certain point. And here is where you can actually see the blades that are grinding up the plastic right here. And then you can see the top where the plastic is basically dropping in. But so sometimes if you get like a clog or something, you can come open up the blades and just get whatever is out of there, but make sure that everything is completely off so you don't hurt yourself. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is for this grinder.